A good afternoon from Ozark Christian College in Joplin, Missouri. It's time for day one of the 2015 ACCA Volleyball Tournament. Hi, everybody. My name's Chris Sheeman. So happy to be with you here on this beautiful day in Joplin. This first game here on this Thursday, we start as we bring up the schedule with Arlington Baptist taking on Trinity Bible College. So this is the way day one shapes up. 5 games today, 5 tomorrow. These 2 days will determine seeding for the final day, so it's a round-robin-ish kind of a tournament here today in Joplin. So let's meet the starting lineups. We'll start with the Trinity Bible College Lady Lions. Coming in at 2-19, head coach Mariah Elliott starting this way. Number 3, Sarah Lee Peterson, 5'6" senior from Daisy, North Dakota. Number 4, Taylor Bliss, 5'6" sophomore from Lemoore, North Dakota. Number 5, Jessica Lentz, 5'8" senior from Oneida, South Dakota. Number 6, Kelsey Hansen, a freshman, 5'8" from Cameron, Wisconsin. Number 7, Lauren Fisher, 5'6" junior from Spray, Oregon. And number 8, Christy Ann Opp, 5'2" freshman from Hazen, North Dakota. Now the starters for Arlington Baptist at 19 and 14, head coach Christy McDaniel starting number 1, Mackenzie Cooper, 5'11" junior from Greenville, Texas. Number 3, Maddie Smith, 5'8" sophomore from Palmer, Texas. Number 5, Megan Kuntz, 5'11" sophomore from Bedford, Texas. Number 8, Jolie Basie, a 5'7" sophomore from Beaumont, Texas. Number 11, Jessica Shingle, 5'11" junior from Irving, Texas. And number 12, Tiana Houston, 5'7" junior from Austin, Texas. So Trinity Bible in the white. It'll be Arlington to serve first. Tiana Houston will start us off here. 38 aces on the season as we're underway here in the 2015 ACCA champions. So Trinity able to get it over. A big hit by Basie. That's received by Lentz in the backcourt. Little tap by Hansen. No trouble for Arlington's front line. Smith, big hit. Dug out by Rohrbach. The set to Opp. That was Peterson. Now the big hit over on the near side by Shingle. That was Cooper. The set again, Cooper. Big hit again, dug out by Fisher in the back row for Trinity Bible. Good back and forth as Trinity Bible gets the first point on the hit by Peterson. Opp to serve. The set, Basie on the back row. Fisher gets it over. The set, Smith, received by Opp on the back. The set, Peterson, and Peterson misplayed it, so we're even Steven at 1 here in set number 1. Serving now for the Patriots, Courtney Garcia, who's come on, 34 aces on the season. Received in the back, Rohrbach. The set, Bliss with the hit. Garcia there. The set now, Kuntz. Kuntz, little tap. Peterson with the dig. Bliss with the dump. Shingle gets there first. The set to Smith. Smith pushes it over. Opp tried to get a hit on it, and it comes over near us. So a point for Arlington. They've got the last 2, leading at 2-1. Again, Garcia to serve. Courtney Garcia from San Antonio. Bliss, Fisher from the back row, and Garcia hit it back. Tied again, this time at 2. Early on in set 1, folks, in another hour from now, we've got the soccer championship coming up as well that we'll have for you at the soccer fields as that serve goes out of bounds. So Arlington gets the point, leading it now 3-2. And it'll be Maddie Smith to serve. It's 26 aces for Smith. Getting their first. Peterson. Foul on Trinity. So Arlington gets another point, doubling up. Trinity now at 4-2. Quick serve by Smith, diving for it, just getting it over. For Trinity, it was Rohrbach, the libero. It went out of bounds, though, so Arlington gets the point despite the my mistake. It's Trinity the serve. The scoreboard was wrong on the screen. foul at the net on Arlington. And we are tied, I believe, at 4. Hansen with the serve. Diving for it. The Librero Cheadle can't get there. Trinity now leading it 5-4. The serve by Hansen. Set by Houston. Big hit by Basie. Trinity. Fisher. 5 aces. Arlington. Basie gets another one. So Arlington leading. And the point goes to Arlington, all tied again at 5. Basie the serve now, 25 aces. Arlington. Basie gets another one. So Arlington leading it 6-5. Arlington, the defending ACCA champions, winning it in 2014, last season. The set from the middle, Fisher. Cheadle pushed over by Houston, and that's hit out of bounds off of Hansen. So Arlington leading it 7-5 now here in set 1. This for Houston. Shingle had it blocked back. Dumped over by Basie. Bliss to the middle. These first 2 days determining the seeding and how that all will work out. Here's a hit by Lentz. Garcia gets there. The set by Houston. Shingle had it blocked back. Dumped over by Basie. Bliss to the middle. It's Lentz off the fingertips of Arlington, and Trinity with point number 6. So Arlington, the even years have been good to Arlington. They won in 2014, also won in 2012 as Rohrbach serves. 9 aces on the season. Cheadle. Basie got there. Cheadle hits it over. The set. Fisher. Look out for the Patriots on that front line. A lot of assisted blocks. They've got very good teamwork as it's dumped back over again by Trinity. The set to Kuntz. Peterson gets there first. The set. Lentz. Arlington no trouble with it now. Here's Kuntz getting it over. The set. Fisher. And what did they say? Out of bounds, I believe. Either way, Arlington gets the point, and it's 8-6. Serving for the Patriots, Megan Kuntz, 40 aces during the season. Big hit again by Lentz. Fisher. And diving for it was Rohrbach. Point again to Arlington, 9-6 here in set 1. Megan Kuntz again. From the back row, Peterson. Dug out by Cheadle. Tapped over by Houston. Did she keep it in bounds? She did not. So Trinity with their 7th point. Trinity Bible now to serve. Lauren Fisher, 7 aces during the season. Tapped over, Shingle, nicely done. Dug out by Fisher, dumped over by Peterson. Another tap, this time it's Cooper. Dumped over by Smith. The set to the middle. Shingle, big hit. Diving for it was Hansen, couldn't get there in time. Arlington gets the point and the serve again. This is Jessica Shingle who will serve. Manny Smith checking back in for the Patriots. Shingle, 26 aces during the season. Received by Hansen. Blocked back, but out of bounds by the Patriots. Smith and Houston both there. Jessica Lentz now to serve. 14 aces on the season. Received in the back by Basie. Powerful hit by Cooper, but too much on it as it goes out of bounds. Folks, you can use the hashtag that you see on your scoreboard, ACCAVB on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, you want to chat with us during the broadcast, as that's hit off of Cooper out of bounds. even at 10 apiece here in match one. So Lentz again to serve. And an error on that serve gives Arlington the lead back. So each team will play twice per day as Houston gets set to serve. 38 aces on the season. The set goes to Hansen. Hansen, big hit, diving for it was Kuntz. Couldn't get the dig. Even again at 11. Back out there is Bliss for Trinity as the Librero Rohrbach checks out. Opp with the serve. That goes right out of bounds. Arlington gets the lead back here in this close first set. Courtney Garcia the serve again. 34 aces during the season. It was received by Fisher. Hansen had it blocked back. Another foul on Trinity. 13-11 now, the correct score for Arlington. The defending champs picking on Trinity. Trinity did not participate last year. Somebody, I believe, for Trinity touched it twice, so Garcia again the serve as it's 14-11. See by Bliss. The set by Opp. From the back row, Fisher, and couldn't clear. 15-11 now. We're going to get a timeout by Trinity. So our first break. So let's recap and go over the schedule again. So we start today here with Arlington and Trinity. Then at 2:30 it's Hillsdale and Emmaus. 4 o'clock Ozark will take on Trinity. 5:30 Arlington and Emmaus, and the nightcap at 7 p.m. It's Ozark and Hillsdale. Then tomorrow, Emmaus and Trinity start us off again at 1 p.m. Central Time. Arlington and Hillsdale follows, and you see the rest of the games tomorrow. Again, seeding's based on the following: overall record, head-to-head, sets overall record, and then point differential, if we get into all that. I'll do my best to figure that all out for you as we proceed throughout this weekend. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you here in Joplin. Soccer will get going here in about 45 minutes over at the soccer complex. So you can check out both tournaments. Soccer doing just one game a day. Out of the timeout, Garcia will still serve for Arlington as they lead it 15-11 here in set one. Received by Fisher. This set by Opp. Over on the right side, that was Peterson. Dug out by the Patriots. Set on the near side. Basie big hit. Dug out by Rohrbach. Dumped over by Peterson. From the back row, Garcia. And Garcia with the kill. Arlington, for lack of a better word, the favorites, but this is certainly an open tournament. Be interesting to see Emmaus, as that's tapped over by Hansen, and Arlington unable to do anything with it. First points for a little bit for Trinity. Serving now Peterson. Sent right back over. Rohrbach. Got it over. Dumped right back over, and back and forth we go. Basie. The set. Far side, Kuntz. From the back, Peterson for Trinity. Nice dig, diving play by Garcia. And Kuntz. Peterson unable to make anything happen. On the dig attempt, Arlington gets point number 17. Smith with the serve again. The set, Garcia. In the back, Houston. The set to Kuntz. And Trinity unable to do much with that. 18-12 now. The set. Fisher had it blocked back. That went all the way in the ceiling. Hit a light. Look out. That light is still moving. Bliss, big hit on the far side of your screen. As she gets the kill, it's 18-13. Back out there is Lentz serving for Trinity. It's Hansen. Garcia in the back. The set. Dumped over by Kuntz. Ope with the set. Dumped over by Fisher, and Fisher, nicely done. Found an open space and gets the point. Hansen again serving. Kuntz big hit, dug out by Hansen. The set on the near side, it's hit on the pole there. So the point will go to the Patriots. Arlington Baptist from Arlington, Texas, as Basie gets set to serve to Trinity Bible from Ellendale, North Dakota. From the back row, Hansen gets it over. Received by Cheadle. The set, big hit by Shingle. Did she keep it in bounds? Yes. 20-14 now. Basie. Big hit that time by Kuntz, and Trinity had it initially, but ran out of plays. Mariah Elliott another timeout as we step aside for a minute. 21-14 Arlington here in set one. Folks, don't forget you can interact with today's broadcast on Twitter. There's how you do that. Krishima, glad to be back with you. Here in Joplin, it's Arlington serving, 4 points away from a Game 1 victory. Peterson gets it over. Getting there first was Basie. The set now to Kuntz. Dug out nicely by Fisher. Fisher dumps it over. That dig was by Peterson, my apologies. Fisher again, that's blocked back, and there's that team play we talked about for Arlington. Arlington 244 assisted blocks during the regular season, 281 total. Basie with the serve again. Kuntz. Bliss with the big hit, and Bliss gets the kill. So Trinity now trying to string some points together here as the libero Warbach comes back in. The set for Arlington goes to Kuntz, and that's going to go backwards. So Arlington now 2 points away as Peterson returns for Trinity. Serving for Arlington is Kuntz. Peterson gets there first. Ope with the set. Fisher. And Fisher with the kill. So Trinity not going quietly here. See what Fisher can do with the serve. 7 aces during the regular season. Diving for it, getting it over was Kuntz. The set on the near side. Peterson tried for the tap, came back. Lentz big hit, dumped over by Houston. Nice play and a big hit by Peterson. Got it right past the Arlington defenders. Back-to-back points now. The deficit still 6 for Trinity though. Fisher, received by Cheadle. And a foul at the net on Arlington. Fisher with the serve. Cheadle gets there first. The set to Cooper. Cooper, it's blocked back by Lentz, but out of bounds, and now Arlington a point away. Shingle with the serve. Set by Ope from the back row. Fisher. Kuntz gets there. The set, Smith. Ope, again another set. Peterson. And Arlington is able to get it over somehow. Lentz got it. Kuntz dug out. Rohrbach. Hansen. Now the set goes to Cooper. Cooper, little tap. Ope is there. The set goes to Peterson, but a foul as it was touched twice. And game one, or set one, whichever you prefer, goes to Arlington. 25-18. We'll take a break, folks. Bring you set two coming up here in just a few moments. Welcome back, boys and girls. Joplin, Missouri. Set two. Arlington leading it 1-0 over Trinity Bible here in match number one, day number one. A little bit of a wet spot on the floor, slowing things up here as we get set to start set two. Arlington, as I mentioned, defending national champions. Arlington lost just one time to any of these ACCA opponents. They lost to Dallas Christian, who's not in the tournament. To serve for Trinity as we're underway here in set number two. It's Cooper with the big hit. The set goes to Peterson for Trinity, dug out in the back by Kuntz. The set to the middle, and Smith diving for it, the Librero Rohrbach. And a miss hit frustrated by Peterson, and she gives Arlington the first point here in the second set. Garcia coming in for Cooper, so Garcia will serve. Fisher gets there, dumps it over. A dig by Garcia. Basie unable to clear the net. Tied at 1 here in this second set. Serving for Trinity, Jessica Lentz, the senior. One of 3 seniors on the roster. Set goes to Smith. Smith able to get it over. It was blocked back by Hansen and company. Fisher, big hit, diving for it. Garcia keeps it alive. Shingle, tapped over by Kuntz. And a couple of players diving on the floor for Trinity, but nobody able to come up with it as it's 2-1 now. Serving is Smith. And she gets an ace. 3-1. Smith again, back to back. Andy Smith on the season had 26 aces. Diving for Peterson, able to come up with it. Peterson hit from the back row. Garcia getting there first. Garcia, and that's going to go out of bounds. 4-2 now in favor of Arlington, leading the match 1-0. Hansen comes in. Hansen will serve. Received by Kuntz. The set on the far side. Basie got a big hit. It was blocked back. Kuntz tried quickly. Trinity is there at the net, though. Both times. Kuntz sent right back over by Trinity. The set by Houston. Powerful hit by Shingle for the kill. 5-2. Jolie Basie to serve. 25 aces for the sophomore. Received by Bliss. The sets, and it's tapped back over by Shingle. Now Fisher booms it. Dug out by Cheadle. And got a foul as the foul gives Arlington the point. So they lead it now 6-2. Basie. Peterson. The set to Fisher, blocked back again. It was Shingle and Kuntz who were there. So 7-2 now. Arlington out to a quick 5-point lead here in game 2. Basie again. Set by Lentz. Dug out Garcia. Set to the middle. Shingle. Dug out by Hansen. But another foul on Trinity, making it 8-2. So again, Basie serving. Tapped over. Nice job by Shingle as it came right back to her. Shingle gets the point. 9-2. Slow start for Trinity here in set 2, and they want to talk about it. Trinity, as I mentioned, 2-19 out of the NIAC. Lone victories this year, 3-0 versus Presentation College JV on September the 29th. They also won in 3 sets to Red River at the LRSC Invite back on October 18th. They lost 3-0 to number 1 Providence in the NCCAA Regional back on October 30th. 15 of their 19 defeats this season have come in 3 sets. Hence the timeout by Mariah Elliott to try to refocus the group. I mentioned soccer coming up at 2 p.m. Ozark Christian taking on Hillsdale over at the soccer fields. That'll be live on the ACCA YouTube as well. Don't forget, folks, downloads of this game available, just $5 for each download. You can visit my website there, krishima.com/ACCA for details. So out of the timeout, Arlington with the 7-point advantage. Basie received by Peterson. The set. Fisher winds it, delivers. Garcia tapped over by Kuntz, and Kuntz with a perfect play to make it 10-2. Arlington on a roll right now with Basie serving. Peterson in there first again. Hit by Lentz, blocked back, dug out by Peterson. The set on the near side, it was Bliss. Sent over by Houston. Ope with the set. Tapped over by Lentz, and Lentz gets the point to stop the run for Arlington. 10-3 now as Rohrbach comes in to serve. Basie there first. The set goes to Kuntz, and Kuntz with the kill. 11-3 now in favor of Arlington. Coming back in for the Patriots, Mackenzie Cooper for Garcia. And it'll be Kuntz to serve. A little miscommunication. Players bunched up. Trinity able to get it over, though. Now the set to Cooper. Big hit. Dug out in the back by Hansen, who dumps it over. Set by Houston. Oh, Shingle tried to tap it, but just couldn't clear it as there were two players at the net there. So 11-4 as Trinity gets the point. It will be Fisher who will serve. Received by Basie. The set goes to Shingle. Dug out by Hansen. Dumped over by Fisher. Cheadle keeping it alive, and Basie trying to get it over, cannot do so though. 11-5. Lauren Fisher, the junior, with the serve. And that's going to go out of bounds, so the service error makes it 12-5 Arlington. Back out there for the Patriots, Maddie Smith. Serving is Shingle, sent right back over by Trinity. The set goes to Smith. Smith, little tap, diving for it. Unable to get there is Fisher. 13-5 for Arlington. As I mentioned, pretty wide open tournament this year. Arlington, the defending champs, would certainly like to repeat. Lost a little bit of firepower as the foul called on Trinity. Rosalind Thorpe graduating, but still a very strong team. Won their regional over Dallas Christian 3-1, so they're headed to the NCCAA championships as well. As a big hit there by Lentz. 14-6 now, and Lentz will serve. Arlington making their second trip to the NCCAA regionals. First time was in 2013. Big hit. Wow. What a hit by Basie. 15-6. So Houston now to serve. Tiana Houston. Lentz getting there. Sent over by Hansen. The set. Oh, another big delivery by Basie. 16-6. Arlington in control here in set 2 and leading the match overall 1-0. Houston. Hansen. Basie with the set to Smith. Smith. Boy, they are bringing the firepower here in this second set, aren't they? 17-6, a timeout for Trinity. We'll step aside. It's all Arlington so far. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. 17-6 in favor of Arlington. The Patriots, the defending champions, serving here. Tiana Houston, the junior from Austin. And that just cleared. Peterson got there first. The set to Hansen. It's blocked back. Team effort again. Smith and Basie. 18-6. We mentioned that teamwork on the front line for Arlington. 281 assisted blocks, as that's going to go out of play. So a service error, and Trinity will try to get things going here now with Christiane Opp. Excuse me. Set by Houston. Big hit by Basie. That's dug out, I believe, Lentz. Peterson had it blocked back. Kept it alive. Fisher from the back row. Lentz can't clear it. 19-7. Garcia coming back in, replacing Cooper. Courtney Garcia, the sophomore. The set. Bliss. Garcia with the dig. The set. Kuntz. Rohrbach. Now Peterson, and Arlington tried for the block. Couldn't come up with it. 19-8 now, Arlington. Peterson the serve for Trinity. And a miss hit. Kuntz knew it as soon as it left her hands. Kuntz, the set by Houston. Big hit by Smith. And the kill for Maddie Smith. Came in averaging 2.3%. She's got a couple already here in game 2. The set to Bliss. Bliss cross court, but it goes out of bounds. So Arlington 4 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Opp, dumped over by Rohrbach. The set, near side, it's Kuntz, blocked back. Garcia. Nice block, by the way, Lentz and Bliss on that block, but it's hit out of bounds by Fisher. So 22-9 now. Again, Smith serving for Arlington. Rohrbach, the set. Bliss. Bliss, nice hit. Arlington again trying to do something at the net. Couldn't. Back out there, Cheadle, the libero, serving for Trinity. Hansen. And Hansen can't clear the net, so an error. Let's correct the score. Arlington now 2 points away from taking a commanded 2-0 lead with Basie serving now. See by Hansen, the set to the middle. Fisher had it blocked back. And a foul on Trinity. So Arlington 1 point away now. Basie. The set, Lentz. And a miss hit by Arlington, 24-11. Here comes Rohrbach back in. And the senior will serve. Received by Cheadle. The set to Lentz. And Lentz gives Arlington a 2-0 lead here in match number 1 of the 2015 ACCA Volleyball Championships. Folks, we'll step aside. Couple of minutes. We'll bring you our third game right after this. Krishima back here in Joplin, Missouri. Set 3, Arlington leading it 2-0. So glad to be with you, folks. Don't forget you can interact with us on Twitter. Give player shout-outs. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, all that good stuff. You can tweet it at me. You can also use that hashtag that you see there on your screen. You can find all of the copies of the games as well if you want to watch. Maybe your boss is leaning over your shoulder right now because you're supposed to be working. You can just kind of click off the broadcast, go back to it later. Just use that hashtag on Twitter, and you can find all of the links to all of the games, and they are available not only live but on demand as well. Underway with Houston serving for Arlington to start us off here in this third set. Rohrbach trying to get it over, couldn't do it. And the first point of set 3 belongs to Arlington. Arlington 19-14. They played a brutal schedule this year. Just above 500, but trust me, folks, they're one of the favorites. They, Hillsdale, and Ozark, all three of those teams played very tough schedules as it's tapped over, I believe it was Cooper, to make it 2-0. They played Texas Wesleyan and NAIA, several JUCOs, Rangers, Cedar Valley, Lee, Cisco, and so on. They played an NCAA D3, Austin College, University of Dallas. 3-0 now for Arlington. Again, Houston serving. Received in the back, the set by Opp, tapped by Hansen. Didn't get enough on it, though, and a quick 4-0 start here for Arlington. The Patriots, the defending champs, not falling asleep, as that's hit backwards by Rohrbach, and it's 5-0. Again, Houston. Received by Rohrbach from the back. I believe that did not clear the net. 6-0 for Arlington. Again, both teams will play twice today. 5 games today, 5 tomorrow, 5 matches. Please accept my apologies for that. Peterson tried to make something happen. It's blocked again. 7-0, and Trinity wants to stop the momentum here. So Arlington out to a quick start. Folks, we'll step aside here in set 3 with Arlington in control. Folks, copies of this match and any other match during the 2015 ACCA Volleyball Tournament available on my website for just $5. You can also, if you have friends or family who are here, you can have them come and talk to me in between matches as well, just $5 a piece. The set goes to Peterson, and Peterson gets the kill. Trinity gets on the board here in the third set. Coming back in for Trinity is Bliss. Out goes the libero, Rohrbach. Up to serve, and that goes out of bounds. A service error makes it 8-1 Arlington. Courtney Garcia checking in to do the serving. Oh, nicely done. Right at the net. Kuntz was eyeing it from the get-go. 9-1. Well, double block again, Smith and Kuntz for Arlington. The set, Basie, big hit again, and another kill for Basie. Jolie Basie, 140 during the season, has, I think, 3 or 4 here today. Garcia, received by Bliss, Rohrbach. Fisher. Shingle from the back. The set goes to Smith, and that's blocked back nicely. I know Peterson was there. Hansen might have been there as well. 10-2 with Peterson serving. Garcia, the set on the far side. Kuntz dug out by Opp. And a miss hit by Fisher. So the point goes to Arlington, 11-2 now for Arlington. Looking to make it a clean sweep here in match one. Oh, Rohrbach getting it over. Here is Kuntz. And the point to Trinity. Coming back in for Trinity is Lentz as Rohrbach leaves. Serving is Hansen. Received by Garcia. The set, Kuntz. Big hit, dug out by Lentz. And one of the players, I didn't see who for Trinity, touched it twice. So it's 12-3 now. And it'll be Basie to serve. Received by Fisher. The set, big hit by Lentz, but it's out of bounds. 13-3. Basie. Received by Peterson. The hit by Lentz. Here's the set now. Kuntz winds and delivers. And again, Bliss and Lentz were there, but Courtney Kuntz attacking too powerful right now as Basie will serve again, 14-3. The set. Bliss gets the point. Back on is Rohrbach. She will serve for Trinity. Received by Cheadle, the libero. Sent over by Basie and out of bounds. Rohrbach again. From the back, Garcia, and Lentz did everything she could. Tried to block it initially, but it goes out of bounds, and it's a 10-point advantage again for Arlington. Arlington in the black and Trinity in the white with blue. Correction, it's a point for Trinity, so it's 14-6. And Trinity serving. Rohrbach. Shingle shot blocked back, but Hansen unable to make a go of it. 15-6 now. Cooper coming back in. And serving is Kuntz for Arlington. Peterson up from the back. Hansen. The set goes to Shingle. And the point goes to Trinity, as I believe Shingle had a foul at the net. So 15-7. Fisher to serve now for the Lady Lions. The set, Cooper. Big hit dug out by Hansen. From the back row, it's Fisher. Too much on that. 16-7 now for Arlington. The defending champs looking very good here against Trinity. Trinity trying to claw themselves back in at a big hit by Lentz as she gets the kill. Jessica Lentz, the senior, to serve after picking up that kill, averaging just under 2 per set. Dug out by Rohrbach. Peterson with the kill. So Trinity hanging around if they can string a few points together here. Again, it's Lentz. Received by Basie. Basie from the back row. Dug out Fisher. The set. Oh, blocked back. Peterson had a hit, and it was Smith and Houston. But it goes out of bounds, so Trinity gets the point. A for effort, though, if you're an Arlington fan. Lentz, and somehow Houston did a somersault to get it over. Hit it out of bounds. And a timeout now for Arlington as Trinity has made a run here, leading it now. Arlington 16-11. Hi to Roxanne, who is watching her niece, Maddie Smith, the sophomore from Palmer, Texas, on Twitter. Again, we'll bring that up here just real quick. Let you know you can interact with today's broadcast on Twitter. You can tweet at me, or you can use the hashtag ACCA Volleyball. So, once again, let's set up the schedule for today for those of you just joining us on your lunch breaks or whatever. Both of these teams will be in action later on tonight. Arlington will take on Emmaus. That's a really interesting matchup, folks. Emmaus last year was 1-12, and this year they're above 500. They are 12-10. They've got their old coach back, so I'm looking forward to that 5:30 one. Todd Panula is doing the soccer. We'll call that one for you, but I'll be here in spirit. Back to live action now is Trinity with the serve. Arlington trying to stop the Lady Lions' run here. The set tapped over by Hansen. Big hit by Houston. Diving for it, two players, Lentz and Rohrbach, but the point goes to Arlington. 17-11 now with Houston the serve. Set by Up. Peterson, blocked back. Again, a team effort. It's Cooper and Smith. 18-11. Hansen tapped it over. Getting there first was Houston. Now Cooper dug out by Rohrbach nicely. Cooper tries it again. Softer touch that time. The set goes to Peterson. Peterson, it's off the fingertips of Kuntz, I believe. 18-12 now. Trinity will serve. Christian to do the honors. Received by Shingle. The set. Far side. Smith. Blocked back. Sent back over by Shingle. For Trinity, it's Peterson diving for it. Two players, Shingle and Houston, but it's touched 4 times. And that means Trinity gets a point. Trinity down by as many as 10 here in this third set. Trailing by just 5 now. Big hit by Cooper. So Cooper making it 19-13 now. Courtney Garcia back out there, and Courtney will serve it up for the Patriots. Coming over near us, able to keep it in play was Hansen. The set now Smith, and that's hit backwards out of play. Arlington inching closer to a sweep now. Again, it's Garcia the serve. Oh, boy. Misplayed a couple of times there by Trinity. 21-13 now. There's the set. In the middle, it was Hansen. Arlington now. Basie dug out by Rohrbach. And Rohrbach, before she get her wits about her, it's sent over. She touched it twice, so 22-13 now. Arlington 3 points away. Trinity will take on Ozark. Ozark, another strong possibility to win this tournament. They came close to winning it last year. Arlington won last year in 5 sets. Arlington another point, 2 points away now as they go back up by double figures here. Garcia still serving. Rohrbach. Tapped over by Bliss. The set by Houston. Basie. Big hit. Dug out by Bliss. Near side. Peterson had it blocked back, and a foul at the net on Trinity as they were unable to get it over in time. So Arlington a point away now from wrapping things up here in match one. Garcia by Fisher, the set, Peterson, and Peterson unable to make a play, 25-13, and that will do it. So Arlington, the defending champions, look strong, winning in 3 sets. Match one belongs to Arlington. The Patriots winning 25-13 here in this set. Let's recap it here for you. So 25-18, 25-11, and then 25-13 for Arlington here in set 3. A clean sweep for the Patriots. Let's bring back the schedule here. So we will be back with you at 2:30 for Hillsdale and Emmaus in what should be a good one. So come on back for that one, folks. Arlington 1-0 so far here in the tournament. As you see, Trinity plays later at 4, and then Arlington at 5:30. We'll talk to you again in 30 minutes.